Hello everyone, this is College Football 26, and if you like college football, please subscribe. We're going through Dynasty here. If you like Road to Glory, you can also find that on the channel. Let's take a look at the top stories of this week. Heisman, we're in week 8 now. Which players are making their case for the coveted Heisman Trophy? And looks like no SEC teams are going for the Heisman. Kind of interesting. Let's take a look at our recruits here. All right, so we got 3 that have committed. 4-star here, Angelo, 4-star Trey, and a 5-star Demarius. Oh, we got some more here. Another 5-star Taiwan, and this one looks like they didn't go with us, and this one did not go with us either. Oh, we got another one here, 4-star with Alabama. So that makes 5 commitments we've had. Well, it looks like we lost them barely. And looks like we got locked out there. Alright, so we got 5 commitments. That's great to see. We got 1, 2, 3, 3 4-stars and 2 5-stars. That's awesome. We got 2 5-stars. Look at this. Number 6 in the nation, number 1 in their position. Number 1 and number 3 in their position here, number 5 nationally. That's pretty cool. Number 5 and number 6 in their position, number 20 in their position. So pretty good stuff here with Shakir also committing to us. Let's take a look here, see what's going on. So we got all 3 check marks here. And we're well ahead here on this 5-star. That's great. And right now we're well ahead here on this 5-star, and we got all 3 check marks there. All right, and then this 5-star, Ohio State gained on us there. I don't know who ended up with this 5-star. We got all 3 green check marks there. Got all 3 green check marks there. Really tight there between us and Texas A&M. Texas A&M's really gaining on us, so I don't know end up who would get this 5-star. And then we're in a battle with here with Texas A&M. It's really tight there with Texas A&M. On this one, we got all 3 check marks going on, and then this one. We got all 3 check marks, and looks like we're battling Oregon, Western Kentucky, and Ole Miss for this one. That's kind of interesting. This one looks like we're well behind Auburn. They're way out front, but we just passed Florida, and we've been battling Ole Miss as well for this one. And looks like we're ready to schedule a visit. Maybe we got 1 check mark defined. So let's just take a look here. We don't want to clash. We got a clash there. Yeah, we'll last there. Oklahoma that week. Championship contender, B+. Alright, and let's take a look, see if we can do a hard sell or not. If we have enough information, enough of these question marks have went away. We got 1 green check mark, so alright, that one's a possibility. Hometown hero. That one's a possibility as well. SEC. That one's a possibility. TV time. Primetime player. Alright, so it looks like there's 3 options. So let's leave it on send the house for right now. And of course, we're going to DM the player. Oh, we can only put 10 hours on once. Sorry. Alright, so right now, Auburn's got a healthy lead there over us. I don't know if we'll catch them. Alright, we're 3rd here on this one. We've really been battling all these top 5, except for Pittsburgh. They're way out front. Let's take a look here at maybe scheduling a visit with this one. Let's do bye week. We don't have any information on them. It's all question marks. Looks like that's an option. Oh yeah, too many options here. We're going to just keep hard selling on or sending the house on this one. We're not going to schedule yet. All right, and then this one Let's see, we got 480 hours still here to play with, and we can still sell the house. We're up front right now, and nobody else has offered them anything. So, all right, let's take a look here. Let's see if we can schedule a visit. We got complimentary here. Let's do the bye week. Conference prestige. Yeah, let's do that. A+. I don't know if we got enough here yet for a hard sell. Let's take a look. Alright, that's an option. Aspirational goals. SEC legend. Okay, there's too many options. So we're just going to be sending the house right now on this one. And then down here, this wide receiver. Wow, this is crazy. That this is a 5-star and still our yeah. We've moved to the top here. I don't know why. And we've 100% scouted them. They're a really great wide receiver. I mean, look at that. 90 acceleration, 92 spectacular catch. I'd say pour it on. Let's do send the house on them. All right. So I think that takes care of all the ones that we've been going after. So we've had 5 commitments of the 16 people we're going after right now. And let's take a look and see what else we need to fill. We got 2 QBs. We're targeting one. Targeting one there of those 2. 1 of 1. 1 of 2. 1 of 1. Okay. And defense, 0 of 1. 4 of 3. Okay. 0 of 3. 3 of 1. Okay. 1 of 3. Looks like we still need cornerbacks. And 0 of 1 here. And then special teams, looks like we're doing pretty good there. Kicker wise. And punter, we got a freshman, so he'll be with us for a while. Alright. Yeah, let's take a look at the prospect list. I think we went through everything. Let's just take a look again here. And we're going to focus on our pipelines. Let's take a look at the QB. There's no 5-star left. And I think we already, yeah, we're targeting them, 4-star. So nothing else there for us to go after. I think that's worthy of our time. And then halfback here, 5 stars already taken. And 1 4-star here. I don't know if we've already scoped them out, but we can try if we haven't already. So let's add them to the list. Alright, and then offensive linebacker. Old 5 stars taken. Let's see if all the 4 stars. Looks like there's maybe I can't remember what they were. No, it's not. What position were they? They were actually looking for. We're looking for 1 Sam right now. No mics. Here, I got targeting 3. Need 1. No wheels. Okay, so it was a Sam. So let's go back to pipelines. And see if they got any Sams there. Any good? No 5 stars. All the 4 stars. That's a wheel. Okay, got none left. Alright. And cornerbacks. We still need 1 more there. 5 stars taken. Got any 4 stars left? Nope. Alright. And SS. These are only 3 stars. So it looks like we could probably go after another here. Are these already in order? Yeah. We can try. We'll see what this does for us. Let's scout these. Yeah, that one looks like worth going after. Alright, right now we're 4th. And about to hit their top 8, so it's good that we're... Maybe I'll move us up to at least 3rd since we're making an offer now. Alright, and then this one, let's scout them. Ka-ching. Okay, looks like a good one. Let's make an offer there, or no, we're on their list. So let's send a house on them. Alright. I know we have 240 hours left. I guess in case this one doesn't work out, let's go ahead and scope out some more of those SS's. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go to recommended. Let's go to any state, actually. We'll start throwing some hours at some top ranked people here. And see if we can get somebody. Alright, so there's a 5-star there available. I don't know if we've already scoped them out or not. And there's another 5-star. Let's just add one more. Got a 4-star here. We can at least scope them out, see what we think of them. Okay, that one's a dud. So we won't go after them. Alright, I think this one's worth going after. I don't know if we'll get them or not. It's kind of late in the ball game. They're a 5-star and they're not really in our pipeline. We'll just go for it. We're 6th on their list and they're about to hit their top 5. We should be able to move to their top 5, I think, because only 5 have made an offer. Alright, and then this one here. Okay. That's a 4-star, but not a 4-star with a jewel. So, yeah, let's not go after them. They're number 61 nationally. Let's just take a look here, see if there's any other big-time people that might be available. Alright, so we stopped at the 61st ranked one before. Let's drop down here, see if there's any that have a jewel that are 4-star. We don't want any regular 4-stars if they're not positions we need. Alright, let's take a look at this center. We'll start scoping them out. Looks like we just dropped to their 5th spot. And we'll... Okay, we don't have any more hours. We only got 5 hours left. Okay. So maybe if we have enough hours next time, we'll continue scoping them out. We'll see if they're a jewel or not. If they're a 4-star jewel, we'll go after them. Let's take a look at the top classes. We're nowhere near the top. Ohio State is at the top right now. That's pretty awesome. Let's take a look, see where we are SEC wise. We're about mid-pack, it looks like. Yeah, what was that? 9th. Out of 16, so yeah, it's mid-pack. We have 2 5-stars, which is better than anybody. So at least we're going for quality. We may not go for quantity here. We have 3 4-stars. That's pretty good, I think. I still understand why Mississippi State is ahead of us here with this, because they went after 3-stars, like is going out of business there. And a 2-star. I feel like we should be at least ahead of them since we have 2 5-stars and 3 4-stars. We have more than they have 5-stars and 4-stars. So what if they have more 3-stars and 2-stars than us? Right? I don't know. That's just my look at it. But yeah, Georgia's on top as far as the SEC recruiting wise, but they have no 5-stars. So at least we're competing with the SEC as far as getting the 5-stars. This means good things for us the next season. Yeah, we want to exit the recruiting. Okay, big deal here. We're going up next against number 2 Tennessee. Volunteers. All eyes on us. Coach Multipro and the Crimson Tide will be ready for their top 25 matchup against Tennessee. This is going to be a really tough game, or just maybe not even tough, but just they may just whoop us. So let's go ahead and see what they're ranked here. I mean, they're ranked second, but what their overalls are. Wow, they're executing really well for 86 overall team, and it's 86 across the board. We're at home. We're playing them. That's interesting. And they're number 2 and we're number 18. We're probably not executing like we should. I've been kind of just learning the game, so we'll see how we do here. Hopefully, being a home game, maybe we can pull off an upset here. That'd be awesome, but I don't know if we can.
What a scene! A spectacle!
Night game.
Cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy.
Saving field at Bryant Denny.
Because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant Denny Stadium. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Whew, I'm nervous. How's this going to go? We play first.
And the balls will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never
24, that's actually really good.
And he'll be brought down at the 24.
Tennessee beat Alabama last year, but we're winning the rivalry. 59 wins over 40. All right, let's see how this goes.
Light up the cigar, throw the goalpost in the Tennessee River, and I think we forget that
oh wow, we lost a yard there.
Back and forth game.
It was a great game and a lot of mistakes, a lot of fumbles and interceptions, and it wasn't clean. It was a little bit sloppy, but the only thing I remember, Jesse, is Dylan Sampson owning the game late in the football game, and I'm going, this is the Crimson Tide.
Yes, we got the first down.
Tennessee really took that game.
Yeah, I mean, it was sloppy from Tennessee. You had mentioned the turnovers. They turned it over 3 times in that game, and Josh Heupel, I think, in the second half just got to a point where he said, we're just going to run the ball. And in the end of the day, it was Tennessee.
We got half of it there.
On the ground, over 200 yards rushing. That was the difference. It'll be interesting to see if they can run the ball in this one.
And now on second down for this offense. Looking to pass, it's Simpson.
Oh, we got rid of the ball just in time.
Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
All right, we're 3rd and 5. I don't know. We need something to get 5 yards. We don't have anything averaging that so far. Yeah.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40.
That's more like a 3rd and medium, I think.
From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down.
Yeah, we got a lot of yards there, midfield.
Picking up the first down, then getting down.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put them down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble
yes.
and when not to scramble.
Second inches.
He got that figured out, and you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest
first
games
down
to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25.
Oh, he knocked it loose.
In the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume. And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just let him make plays.
Wow.
Got some room.
Touchdown, Tide. Woo, against number 2 Tennessee. Look at us go.
The coordinator scripts his opening 10-15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Wow. I was surprised we didn't get tackled as soon as we caught the ball. That back just totally missed it, I think.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
7-0.
76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And
9 plays.
The final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Newton. Really disciplined
All right.
job
That was decent.
unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So
Last week,
Tennessee's
5
offense has the ball
touchdowns
for the
for
first
this
time.
quarterback.
And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build.
All right, defense. We got to play well like our offense did.
He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field,
Yeah.
and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator who's coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to go.
Wow, sacked twice. Or I guess the first one wasn't a sack, but
And it is hardly a big surprise.
it was a tackle for loss, I
Alabama
think.
defense is hitting hard and making
We're pretty
their
close to
presence
it. I
felt in
don't
the
remember.
backfield.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's what they built their brand.
Tim!
They built it on
Woo!
physicality
Get up,
and
kid, in the
stopping run.
third.
And you've seen over the last several years, too. After they do that, they come after your quarterback, and they try to get that sucker on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
we're actually playing like Tennessee this
On
time.
third and long, you'll need to
We've been
push it
struggling a lot.
downfield. Card in the backfield. It's Thomas. And
All
the
right,
defense
4th and
settled in to stop
13.
that one for a short gain. The Volunteers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight.
I thought I'd
He'll
try.
try to feel the button, see if he can give his offense better field position. Here comes that Alabama offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Caught in the backfield. It's Bernard.
Nice completion here.
That
to
was
this
good.
wide receiver.
Oh, no.
You're gonna see this
Bubba's
receiver line
injured.
up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Now he's going to break the pocket.
All right.
Enough room to get it into enemy territory.
First down.
43-yard
He is so fast.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point,
Yeah,
he's
we don't really
throwing
want to do
it
this,
you,
but we've
or he
got
can
to
take off and run. That time
do it.
able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. To the air on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket.
That was awful.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down.
Oh,
Catch in the middle. It's
yeah, 3rd and 11. That's pretty rough.
Trying to pick up just a little bit.
All right, we're gonna let this quarter drain here.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks.
We're not
that have
jiving
arm
right
talent,
now.
but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
We just needed a little break here, maybe. We had one player get injured. That's not good.
So Alabama takes the lead into the
We were driving
Guys,
that first
let's have a look
drive.
at the stats as we've played one
Second
period.
drive's not going as smooth. Our rushing and passing is doing pretty good compared to them.
They flipped into the field and we're ready to play.
All right, let's do a mesh corner here.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Yes, first down.
First down and gets down to avoid contact.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback.
All right, passing game is going good. Let's try out the running game.
To their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier,
wow, we're in the red zone.
It was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it.
Yeah, we're really playing a lot different than we have the first half this season. I don't know. It's a lot different.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch.
Yeah, we didn't really gain anything there.
Nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. These guys have really performed
Second and
at
10.
a high level in SEC play.
We're in field goal range. But we want more than that.
When you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what
third and
you're
3. That's decent.
Be great in your conference. Get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. And they just got to take one game at a time.
Oh, barely a touchdown. Woo!
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
That's going a lot better than I definitely thought this would go.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Especially after losing the University of Louisiana Monroe. We're going against number 2, Tennessee.
Let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Notre Dame is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Joe Montana, this might not be over yet. It's a
wow, we took them down at the 11.
To USC.
Whoa.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give on the inside.
Wow, they did pretty good there.
It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. And the Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball.
Yeah, they didn't really get much there.
Gotta be prepared.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down.
They're probably struggling with this number 5 ranked stadium pulse. Although it seems like none of the other teams struggled.
It's Aguilar.
All right. They got it.
Coming out, attacking from deep
Well,
in their own
good job
end,
for
and they're
them.
out at the 26 with the 1st down.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score. But, man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you
They
can.
did pretty good there.
Makes the grab and not quite enough.
2-minute timeout.
Down, but a good gain on that play. We were at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Vols can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grabbed in the back.
They got the 1st down again.
They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the 1st down.
Less than 2
here.
minutes in this half. Is Tennessee going to score? Oh, wow. They got another 1st down. They're at midfield.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Man, our defense are struggling.
Wants to throw on 1st down.
Oh, there's a sack. Oh, and a fumble.
And the ball is loose.
Who got it? Oh, Tennessee got it.
I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Wow.
And it looks as if they've buzzed.
There's going to be a challenge.
Replay wants to have another peek at that
Alabama
last play.
challenges it. That's interesting. They automatically challenge it. I didn't do that. And
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call.
oh, so it wasn't a fumble. Okay. Well,
And the Vols have put themselves in dire straits after that.
so why would
last play at
Alabama
2nd and a
challenge
mile.
that?
Under fire.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, did he find a hole in
Oh
the
my
defense?
goodness.
And this defense's head is
And they're in
spinning.
field goal
He gets it
range
down
now.
to the 27.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play
And that was
to
it.
turn things around. And after that beautiful completion for
Oh.
the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Oh, 3rd and 6.
And
It's
man,
gonna
the
be
big
tough.
fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative. But
Down to the minute to go in the game.
they've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going.
Ah,
They're the ones
sack.
that make it
No, not sack, I guess. Well, they're going to try to go for it
He
here.
got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This whole play is going to see if this kicker
14 to 3.
a sea of noise.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right
1 minute
down
to
the
go.
middle, that obviously gives me some confidence
In the half.
down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Bringing it back.
Oh, I guess it
He'll
was
bring it
not
out.
in
It's
the...
Adams.
Man, I started kind of late there.
And the
15-yard
coverage
line.
team able to wrestle him down.
That's a shame.
The Tide offense rolls onto the
I
field.
don't know if we'll be able to get
They've got
down the
some
field in
to
time, but
work
we can
with here,
try.
Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might
gonna be
really
tough.
get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's
All
pedal to
right.
the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Miller.
All
They
right.
get him on the ground late in the half.
Midfield
They
now.
have the first down at the 41.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense.
Incomplete.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Here's the pressure. He makes the stop at the
All right. We made it to the first down.
Yeah,
I'll
that'll
call
be
timeout
enough for a
here.
first down and a pickup of 10. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Makes the grab, it's Miller. Well, he makes
Call timeout there.
grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
We're still
Man, I like
midfield.
this.
I don't know if we're going to get
Running back,
within
man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch.
field
I
goal.
need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Unleashes
Ah,
the
incomplete.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Looking to throw on 3rd.
Oh,
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of
we can't
confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on
go
3rd
for the
down.
field goal. So
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
we're just going to let that one go into the end zone.
Boy,
there.
they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Under a minute to play
Probably
here in
kneeling.
the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is
Yep.
how we'll wrap up the first half.
Wow, we're up 14 to 3.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Against number 2
Fellas, some
Tennessee.
real edge of your seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Tide and
Now we just have to
Vols.
manage.
And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Alabama and Tennessee
We have 4
plays out.
ranked games in a row, I know. This is the first of them.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Ready
Go
to start
left.
the second half. Alabama will kick it off. He'll start the return inside his
Wow.
5.
9-yard line?
Coverage team to get the return man
Oh
down
my
on the ground.
goodness.
So here is the Tennessee offense. trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first.
Whoa.
Like I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little
wow.
bit, apply some great
That was
game
amazing
pressure
play
to
for
these
them.
guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
That's a pretty impressive throw, man. That's given me Peyton Manning to Peerless Price memories back when I was watching them, playing against them in college. That was a thing of beauty right there. There's a nice chemistry
Wow,
that
he
this
broke one
quarterback
tackle.
has with his group of wide receivers, and you see that in the timing of these throws.
The Volunteers moving quickly to the line.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move
Oh,
the
they got a
football,
first down.
And this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good, build maybe a little bit of momentum, so next week we play a little bit better football.
Man, they're rushing to the line pretty fast here.
Back to throw.
Oh, my
It's
goodness.
Aguilar.
One of our
Quickly
players
complete.
just did a flip.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Up-tempo for the offense.
Yeah, really up-tempo.
Now the play fake. Unloads it left.
Wow.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just making a play, getting it
This
to
is
the
why they're
23-yard line. It'll
number
be
2 in
first
the
down.
nation.
Well, it looks to me like the offense made some adjustments at halftime. Only
Yeah,
3
they did.
points in the first half. But here we go in the first drive of this third quarter. And this quarterback looks locked in. Really nice throw there to pick up the first down.
The noise level is relentless here on second down. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the
Oh, man, another
They'll
first
spot the
down.
ball at the 12 after that completion.
They're really moving.
First down in the red zone, and this crowd imploring its defense to stand firm. He'll keep it himself.
Oh, my goodness.
And he'll
Touchdown,
finish the line in the end
Tennessee.
zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Wow.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Joey. Wow. Oh, they're going for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try
Make
to
it a
get the
field goal
two-point
game.
conversion here and make it a 3-point game.
We gotta stop them.
Now on the move.
What in the world
He's
was
in
that?
there for the 2-point conversion.
Now
And
we're not.
they're
We're
within
playing
a
like we
field
have
goal.
been.
They're getting set
First
to
half
kick
we
it
did
away,
great.
and that
Second
last
half, well, I don't know
score
what
took a
happened.
little
We're a totally
hold out
different
of this
team.
crowd.
And I guess this is too close to the
Returner's
line
going to try
to.
to see what he can get. He
Yeah,
was looking
we
for
did
some running
decent
room,
there.
but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response.
Man, there was nowhere to go
And
there.
he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push.
All right, we're going to drain the clock a little bit here because we are
backwards.
winning.
They basically push the blockers.
And this is
right
the number
into
2
the lap of
team
that
in the
running.
nation. Like, they're really good.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
And we're at home. We don't have to worry about the clock so much.
Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Going to try to get it himself.
Yeah, we got the first
And he
down.
scoots his way to the first down.
Uh-oh,
and
they have an
then
injury. Oh,
slides
no,
to avoid the
Jackson.
hit.
He does a good
That's
job
not good
of dropping
for them.
back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit
All
back
right.
in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking downfield.
Whoa,
first
no.
down.
Get the
And
ball,
he's
get the ball.
all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's
Are
loose.
you
Once
serious?
that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
We can't drop the ball,
And the
buddy. You
quarterback
ran right
just
towards
ran
that
out of
guy.
time there, and they were able
Come
to
on,
knock
QB.
it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially
Caleb
in
is a good
situations
player.
like that.
I remember in CFB 25.
Swatting at the ball.
You can't run.
You can't see them. These guys, they're 6'5", 6'6". They've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
Reads it, fires complete.
No gain.
The defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Using his legs, it's Thomas.
Lost a yard.
Get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. He's going to come
4th and 2.
a yard short of the first down.
Looks like they're going to try to tie it up here.
They'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Sometimes you need
They barely made it in.
right up, right and through. And
Tied game.
a tie ball game.
Wow.
Well, sudden change situation. You got to give this defense credit. Their offense just turned it over. They held tight. They didn't allow a touchdown, and they forced their opponent to take a field goal. Nice job.
After that latest answer.
Yeah, but we shouldn't turn it over to them to begin with.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot
That
of
was actually
space
pretty
to be
good.
found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking for a man. It's Simpson.
Oh.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. This time he's got it.
Wow. Huge play. Oh no, injury. Bubba again.
Might be it for the third quarter.
That's the second time Bubba's got injured in this game. Come on, Bubba.
Final play of the quarter coming. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Yeah, first down.
Get him down, and that'll be the
Oh
final
no,
play of
that
the
same
third
player
quarter.
on Tennessee got injured again,
Man
Jackson.
down on the play as the officials take a break to
Same
let him
player's
be
been
checked
injured
out.
twice on both teams.
We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential
Wow, this is
classic on
really
our
tight.
hands, all tied up
I'm
as we
surprised
take
it's
a
actually
peek at
this
the
good though
stats.
of a game. Number 18 Alabama versus number 2 Tennessee.
This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's
Nice.
brings him down at the 27-yard
Oh, yeah, we gotta do that
line. It's
again.
a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion.
Alright, we don't really want to, we don't have to use up the time that much. Drain a little bit here. We'd like to take all this 3.5 minutes if we could, but I don't know, we can't. There's not much enough field left to do that.
To the air, it's Simpson. Finds his back in the middle.
Yeah, and
Nice,
you see
second
running
and
backs in
3.
today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
So we want to score, but we don't want to leave them enough time to score. We're in the red zone already.
The Crimson Tide can't
Maybe
dig
running
into
will
that
slow it down a
playbook
little bit,
here on
but
second and
hopefully we can
short.
get to 3 yards. We'll see what happens here.
In the red area,
Oh.
it's Miller. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19.
Yeah, that wasn't that great.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important
All right, we're gonna
those
let it go
5
down to the
guys
2-minute
are up front
timeout here.
To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them
Drain
out
the
of the
clock.
way, to get a run game going.
We got to try to pull off this win because we want to build, make it to the playoffs. That's the big picture, right? I don't want to be fired as a coach. So we got to get inside the top 8 in the rankings some way. And we're 10 outside of that right now. And no better way than to beat number 2 in the nation.
The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one.
All right. Let's see. We'll try to go for this one.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and
But
short.
we're within field goal range if it doesn't.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And into the end zone.
Touchdown, Alabama! Woo!
The advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now. I said, boys, we need one
We got to
more
stop him.
Go out there,
Yeah.
give me one more.
You got to stop him after this point attempt.
Now for the extra point try late in the game. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Notre Dame is trailing right now, but they are not out of this. I remember Rocket Ismail wake up the echoes all by
That was
himself.
pretty good.
Let's see if this group can come back. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to USC.
Less than 2 minutes, and we're up by 1 touchdown. Can we beat them?
The best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how
We're
about
at 4
that?
yards there.
We'll be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
I wonder about the mindset right now of the offensive coordinator, too, because they need points, and running the football just is not going to get it done. Early in the drive, late in the drive.
Oh, wow.
I think you've got to be in attack mode right now throwing.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
So use the
They'll
timeout
pull
here.
it on the read. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's
No
running.
huddle.
After the run, now to throw.
Oh my goodness.
Grab down the middle. The
Timeout
offense
again.
gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again.
Stop him.
Behind the line, it's
Yes.
Matthews. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Dropping back, it's Aguilar.
Sack him.
And
Yeah.
he can't find anyone.
3rd sack of the game.
Down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
Woo. They got 1 timeout left. Less than a minute to go. They're midfield.
3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Oh, he gave it to us.
Picked up, and they ruined the drive with it.
All right.
The
Can we
defense
nail it in the
making a
game?
play to
I don't
put an
know.
exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Oh, come
That
on.
might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get
Great
back in the game.
interception.
You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances.
I feel like in CFB 25, every time I ended like playing the actual video game and then start again, it was like change the difficulty, whether it's harder or less hard. We're going to
Here
look
comes
at
that
kneeling.
Alabama offense. Looks like the offense will just take a knee.
Yeah.
So Alabama once again takes
We
the
beat
win
number
in this
2.
smoking hot rivalry between the Vols and the Crimson Tide, and the party in Tuscaloosa will last well into the night.
Woo.
That's going to do it from here. For
They only had
David Pollack and
67%
Jesse
passing
Ball, I'm
rate.
Reese Davis,
That's
and you've
okay.
been
That's
watching
decent.
Another presentation
It's not
of
bad,
EA
not good.
Sports College Football. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like,
Woo.
I was ranked below this squad.
Let's
You
see
beat
here.
a team that's ranked above you. Now you
We did
start
better
to
total
climb up the
offense.
charts, build some
Rushing, we did
momentum.
better.
This squad's about to get some more respect.
They did better
I think good
passing
teams
than we
find ways
did
to
by a
win
yard
games, especially in a
per
game
carry.
like this. 2 ranked opponents,
Or
evenly
pass,
matched.
I mean.
Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the
Okay.
most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's
Let's take a look at our
impressive,
player
and now they get to move up
stats.
the rankings.
That will put the wrap on things from here for David
passing
Pollack and Jesse
there,
Palmer. I'm Reese Davis. You've
130
been watching
yards.
another presentation of EA
Let's take a look.
Sports College
Rushing.
Football.
93 plus 38. Yeah, pretty. I used QB to quite a bit, actually, more than the HB. Ty is so fast. All right, let's return to the hub. That is so exciting. Woo! Adrenaline is pumping. All right, we got more coins to play with. I can breathe. Let's move to the advance to the next week. Yes, we want to move on. All right, we had a 5-star commit Garrett here, Mike, and another 5-star right tackle Mateo. Awesome. And another 5-star, Spencer, defensive tackle. And a quarterback 4-star, Pierre. Wow. We had quite a bit commit there. So we almost doubled our commitments that week. Pretty cool. So let's take a look here at this recruiting update. We got 4 committed to us. And then they've reached our top 5 schools and we're 5th. Deal breaker is championship contender. We have an A and they need a B-. And here we're number 1 or first place for them. They've reached their top 8 schools. Theirs is conference prestige. We have A+ and A C-. Okay. And then we're 2nd right now. They've reached their top 8 schools. We have an A+ for playing style and they need a C+. So great. We moved to level 13, and Ty's still looking at transferring. So is our center. So we moved up to an A championship contender. That's good for us. We're up to rank number 11, and we'll be playing ranked South Carolina next. Alabama Crimson Tide. Better be ready. Colts Multi-Pro and the Team Crimson Tide are preparing for the top 25 matchup against South Carolina on the road. So we're going to be on the road against South Carolina. So we'll see y'all next time.